Mikayla may have accidentally created her biggest image problem yet. And surprisingly, it has almost nothing to do with her divorce. Because fans think the influencer who once admitted she had lost herself to influencer culture might be heading right back down that same road. And when you look at everything that's happened over the last few weeks, people think the timing is way too interesting to ignore. It all started when Mikayla began dropping small hints about her divorce online. Instead of handling everything completely behind the scenes, she shared posts that immediately got followers talking. One of the biggest moments came when she joked that someone could take all her money, but not her dogs.
Now what do? Thank you. Everybody get by your bowls. We're gonna sit. Thank you. You can take all my fucking money, but you ain't taking my babies.
That single comment launched a wave of speculation about what was happening behind the scenes and whether money was becoming part of the conversation. Then things escalated. Mikayla brought viewers along as she prepared for divorce court. She posted updates before heading there and even suggested that if everything went well, followers would probably hear about it. If things didn't go well, maybe they wouldn't.
Get ready with me for divorce court. Quite frankly, I could throw up. I would not wish divorce on anybody. This has been the hardest thing I have ever gone through in my life. I know that people made a big joke out of my divorce, but behind the scenes, I have gone through hell and back. And today is officially the beginning of the process to leave this marriage. The main thing I've learned about divorce is that you don't just sign a piece of paper and call it a day. It takes an extremely long time. Some people, it takes years to finalize their divorce. For me, I at least have an end in sight because I do have a trial set for July. It's agonizing. And I'm terrified. I have not seen Cody in months. One thing about me, though, I need to walk into that room today. Look, like, this is fucking filthy. Nude lip. Nude lip. Let's create a pact. If I come home at the end of the day and I post a video about how it went, that's how you know it went well. If I don't post anything...
Naturally, that made people curious. Viewers became invested in the outcome because she had turned what could have been a private situation into a public storyline. But after court came and went, the update everyone expected never really arrived. Instead, weeks later, Mikayla posted something that many viewers interpreted as an answer, without actually being an answer. Rather than sitting down and discussing the outcome, she shared a massive luxury haul filled with designer purchases. At one point, she even joked that if people were wondering whether she lost all her money in the divorce, the haul should answer that question.
And hear me out, I thought these looked like ostrich eggs. They're so cool. That is my Chanel haul. And I suppose if you're wondering if I lost all my money in the divorce, let this be your answer.
For some viewers, it was funny. For others, it felt intentional. And that's where this story takes an interesting turn. Because fans immediately started remembering something Mikayla said not that long ago. Last year, she opened up emotionally about influencer culture. She admitted she felt like she had lost herself. She talked about becoming disconnected from the person she originally was and suggested she wanted to make changes moving forward.
That I am completely fucking lost and I don't know who I am. By the way, everything I am about to tell you in this video, I do not expect you to care. I'm simply telling this for those who do and because I'm being asked. But mainly because you're going to see a massive shift in me and I need you to understand why. This is just what is my reality right now. The last 6 years, I have been completely immersed in influencer culture. And fuck, I told myself I was not going to cry and I'm not going to. But in the last 6 years, I feel that I have completely lost myself. God damn it, guys. I feel that I have gone down a path that I never wanted to go down. And I'm disappointed in myself.
That video resonated with a lot of people because it felt honest. Many followers saw it as a turning point. They believed Mikayla was stepping away from the parts of influencer culture that felt excessive, performative, or out of touch. Which is exactly why the recent content sparked such a strong reaction. People weren't just reacting to one Chanel haul. They were looking at the bigger picture. Some viewers noticed luxury hauls gradually returning. Others pointed out the timing of those videos following the divorce proceedings. A few even started wondering whether Mikayla was intentionally creating a new image for herself. Not necessarily a relatable beauty creator anymore, but a successful business owner who isn't afraid to show off the rewards of her success. Of course, not everyone agrees with that interpretation. Plenty of fans argue that Mikayla earned her money and should spend it however she wants. But regardless of where people stand, the conversation was already growing. Then another controversy arrived. Mikayla announced new products through her brand, including new shades and matching lip liners. Alongside the launch came a birthday bundle. Almost immediately, attention shifted away from the products themselves and toward the price.
My birthday is coming up, and all I wanted for my birthday is the perfect nude lips, so I created them. Perks of being a brand founder. You're not ready for these. 4 brand new nude ambit shades, all inspired by the desserts that I grew up having in my area: cannoli, malasada, Boston cream, and caramel creams. I'm the queen of a nude lip. It's like the only thing I will wear. So now I have 4 perfect nude lips for whatever occasion, whatever look I want to pair them with. I can already see that these are going to look phenomenal with my eye look. To make it even better, I can't do just one lip product. I need a combo, honey. So I created the 4 perfect matching lip liners to go with. 4 new beautiful shades of Contour It. We have Toasted Sugar, Ganache, Cream, and Bonbon. Best part, these launch June 2nd exclusively on TikTok Shop. And join me live on June 4th, where I'm going to be trying them all on, sharing everything you need to know about them. And of course,
Many viewers were shocked by the cost. Comments started flooding in from people who felt the bundle was too expensive. Others defended it, pointing out that beauty products across the industry have become increasingly expensive over the last few years. But what made this backlash different was that people weren't only talking about the price. They were connecting it back to everything else. The luxury hauls, the designer purchases, the divorce speculation, the image Mikayla has been presenting recently. Suddenly, the debate became much bigger than a makeup bundle. For a lot of viewers, the real issue is relatability. Many people originally followed Mikayla because she didn't feel like a traditional influencer. She felt approachable. Her content felt different. That's what helped her build such a loyal audience in the first place. Now some fans are questioning whether that connection still exists. Not because she's successful, not because she's wealthy, but because they feel the gap between creator and audience is becoming more visible. And that's where the conversation gets complicated. Because it's entirely possible that Mikayla hasn't changed nearly as much as people think. It's also possible that fans are holding on to an older version of her that no longer exists. After all, people grow, careers evolve, and creators aren't necessarily supposed to stay exactly the same forever. At the same time, when someone publicly says they've lost themselves to influencer culture and later starts posting content that reminds viewers of that exact era, people are naturally going to notice. Which brings us back to the biggest question. Is Mikayla simply moving on with her life after a difficult chapter? Or is she quietly embracing a new version of her brand that looks very different from the one fans originally fell in love with? Because the divorce may have started this conversation, but it definitely isn't what's keeping it alive. The real debate is whether Mikayla is evolving, or whether she's becoming the exact type of influencer she once said she never wanted to be. And judging by the reactions online, fans still can't agree on the answer.